Hello everyone, and thanks for clicking on this video. But wait, if you haven't watched part 1 of this series already, please watch that. You don't want to miss it. In the first part of this video, I went through the first 3 boxes, about 50% of my dad's collection in his childhood home. In this video, I'm going through 3 more boxes, which I think is going to be very interesting and make for a fun time. Thanks again for clicking on this video. It really helps me out. Let's get into it. The beginning of the end here with more unorganized boxes with loads and loads of Star Wars. Let's get into it. Now, we do not have many items in this small box, but we do have a fairly decent collection. Starting off with a few of the 90s Power of the Force action figures, and some really cool ones at that. Also, the entire 90s mail-away Cantina Band, along with the mail-away Stormtrooper Han Solo disguise. With Greedo, with a Barbie doll version in the Collector's series. And also 2 Attack of the Clones Barbie dolls, with Anakin Skywalker and a clone trooper. Keeping the 90s theme, we have 3 Power of the Force big vehicles, or alien creatures, as we have the Dewback, the Ronto, and Jabba the Hutt. Along with the last thing in this box, the collection case for the action figures, the Millennium Falcon with the exclusive Wedge Antilles. Let's get into the next one. We have a little bit of a wider majority in this box with a ton of 90s figures compared to the last box, with some familiar ones to the 70s and 80s Kenner toy line, like Yak Face or EV99. We also have a few very odd items, such as these Bend-Ems figures, Chewbacca and Darth Vader, featuring exclusive Topps cards. Please tell me if you have any idea what these are besides Bend-Ems 1993 Star Wars toys. Why were these made? I do not know. To 90s traditional Star Wars, we have Princess Leia in her exclusive Endor gear with a speeder bike. And also a Rebel Hoth cannon with a snow trooper. Very yellowed bubble, if you know anything about action figures. And this is quite a heavy thing, but it looks like this is quite cool to have in one's collection. Going off from the last video, we have the Obi-Wan Kenobi Attack of the Clones Barbie doll, the last installment in that series of Barbie dolls. Very odd theme for Star Wars, but we did see it a lot in the 90s and early 2000s. This is an Episode 1 sneak preview made in 1998, with Episode 1 releasing in 1999. We have the droid with the staff speeder. Very cool item to have, but the box has seen better days. One of the last items we have up here is the Star Wars Final Duel from the silver anniversary of Star Wars from 2002. They made several other items from this, like the Swing to Freedom, Death Star Escape, and this is the Final Duel. The last item in this box, we have a very big and heavy container containing Star Wars 90s cards. This was a popular card game throughout the early, mid, and late 90s, containing a lot of Star Wars cards. My dad was a big collector of these, and we have a lot more where this came from. Honorable mention from the last video, we have hundreds upon hundreds of Star Wars cards from the card game in the 90s. Get into the final box. I opened up the last box here, and I am in shock. Look at all this. The best Star Wars movie ever. Maybe even the best toy line ever. Let's get into it. Now, I'm sorry in advance for the next little bit of this video will be kind of a drag, but there is a few Revenge of the Sith figures here that I want to talk about. First of all, the boxes, with their vibrant colors of Revenge of the Sith and the Darth Vader masks in the background. Unfortunately, the box they were held in was not tall enough, and therefore the tops of each card did get bent, but they are still beautifully well-preserved figures. And even this Yoda, Toys R Us exclusive, holographic, a thing that they continue to do with the Clone Wars toy line. There is just so many figures here that I don't know where to start, but let's start with the Jedi. We have Shaak Ti, Plo Koon, Master Yoda, Luminara Unduli, multiple Obi-Wan Kenobis, multiple Anakin Skywalkers, Darth Vader, and many, many others. Like the Emperor, his royal guards, Chancellor Palpatine, and we also have some separatists, like Count Dooku, General Grievous, a battle droid, and another battle droid. We also have a few senators, like Bail Organa, and Senator Padme Amidala. The thing that they did utilize with these figures is the cloth for Obi-Wan Kenobi and Padme Amidala, along with many others like Darth Vader and Count Dooku with a cloth cape. There's even more in this box besides all these figures. So let's get into it, shall we? Other major collection we have in this box is the Star Wars Original Trilogy 90s and 2000s toy line collection, meant to mimic the 70s and 80s Kenner toy line, with all the beautiful Revenge of the Sith figures from just about a decade after. These figures did a pretty good job, well, having a nice detailed mold, but still maintaining the simplicity of the Kenner figures, like the cloth pieces used on Yoda, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Darth Vader. This collection didn't really interest me at all much, but I have seemed to like it. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it all. Thanks for watching the second installment in this series. Please leave a like on this video. It really helps me out. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.